So, I got sustain pedal here that's been giving me some problems for my synth. What's been happening with it is I push down on it, sustain would go on my synth, and I'd lift it up and the sustain would stay on, it wouldn't shut off. So I put a spare on my synth. The synth is working just fine, so I know it's the pedal. So I'm going to open it up and kind of see what's in it, and guess we'll go from there. Alright, so got most of these screws out here. Got one more screw to take out, and I think this thing will open right up and we can take a look inside, kind of see what's going on inside of there a little bit. The whole thing just kind of pops right out of there and comes up apart. Definitely a little switch there. I'll make contact, and that just causes it to open or close. So the first thing I want to do is find out if this is normally open or normally closed, just for my own curiosity. I don't know if the switch is hanging up or what's causing the problem, but we'll take it apart a little further. But for my own curiosity, I'm going to put a meter on it and kind of see if it's normally open or normally closed. Now that I know there's no electronics in here, I'm not worried about hooking up battery powered ohm meter up to it. So we'll do that next. So what I've got here, I actually bought this to work on my car, but I really like it. It's just a quick little light bulb thing. When there's continuity, the light lights up. No continuity, the light doesn't light up. Now be a little careful with something like this because there's a battery in it, and if you have sensitive electronic components and you hook it up to it, you can burn them out. You will burn them out almost for sure, depending on what's there. But I can see that this is just a switch, just an on and off switch. I just want to know if it's normally on or normally off, so it doesn't even matter which pole I put it to. So it's on, it's off, on, off, on, off. So the switch is normally on. When you push it down, it goes off. So it looks like it simply hasn't been engaging. I pull it down. Seems to be working at the moment, so I'm going to play with it a little bit more, see if I can figure out exactly what was causing it not to want to shut off. And we'll see if we can fix it. So after looking at this thing for a couple of seconds, looks like I could just unscrew the switch and pop the switch out of the place. Hopefully I can just get the switch out without taking the whole thing apart, because then I got to put it all back together, which I don't really feel like doing. So there's just a little screw, go right through the top of this pedal here, just like that. I don't know if you can see it or not in my zoom, but I'm just going straight through there and just going to unscrew the switch, see if I can get the switch out of position there. So I can play with it a little bit. I'm assuming it's just a dirty contact. 75% of the time, what I run across with this type of thing is dirty contacts. It's not making good connections. If you hear noise in your systems, if you got EQ that's scratchy or whatever, and I'm going to clean the contacts on this for sure. I want to take a look at it, just see if I can see anything. But doing these types of things can save you a lot of time and money. I mean, this isn't really expensive pedal. It's probably $30–40 at the most. But you know, if you got to order a new one, wait for it to come in or what have you. So yeah, this is just a simple little switch. I don't know if you can really see it here, but the pedal goes down, disconnects it, disconnecting the connection, it goes up, it reconnects. So it wasn't reconnecting, so I think it's just a bit of a dirty connection in there. So I'm going to get some contact cleaner, clean that connection. That probably will solve our issue. There's nothing else to the switch than just the contact, and the little thing that breaks the contact. That's all there is to it. So I'm going to go grab some contact cleaner and clean it up and put it back together, and I think it will be good after that. Alright, so I ran out to my garage, grabbed my contact cleaner. If you're going to be a musician, buy contact cleaner and keep it in stock. You'll use it numerous amounts of times. I'm just going to open up the contact, spray contact cleaner in there. Don't spray yourself in the face with this stuff. Put a good amount in there. I'm also going to take a little piece of paper towel. Q-tip won't fit in this one. I'm going to spray it down with contact cleaner. open the contacts up again. If you can see that or not, I don't know. Stick it in between the two contacts because I can in this case. The paper towel is stuck in there. I'm just going to pull it out, wiggle it around. Do that a couple times. Just try to clean off any corrosion. It's made out of copper. Copper will corrode. It's kind of the advantage of the gold. I don't think gold conducts electricity as good as copper probably, but it doesn't corrode. So a lot of high-end guitar cables and stuff will be made out of gold because they don't corrode as easy, and you won't have this problem. Then I'm going to take this contact cleaner again and spray a good amount in there just to make sure there's no pieces of paper towel stuck in there. Q-tips are notorious for little pieces of cotton coming off, and if they get in between the contacts, obviously it's not going to work too well. So check this again. It should be a clean connection that is on. See the little, move my thing out of the way here. Little blue light comes on. It's connected. When I disconnect the switch, it should go off. Seems to be making good contact now. That's really all there is to this. There are different dielectric greases and stuff you can put on this. I'm not going to put any on this one. Alright, so I got this thing put back together here. I'm going to hook it up to my synth, try it out. Everything seems like it's working with the meter. Try it on the synth, see how it works, and we should be done. Alright, got my sustain pedal hooked back up here to the synth. Took my spare one off, put this one on. So let's see what we got here. No sustain, not pushing the pedal, that's how it should be. If I push the pedal, I should have sustain. So if this little simple fix was helpful to you, just hit subscribe down there on the bottom of my page there, and we'll be seeing you in the next one.